Hello everyone, so it's time that I share a little more details about an amazing course that I have been working on. And before I start, I would want to mention that this course is going to be free for everyone to learn and master. And what is this course going to be about? Yes, so you can see over here, it is going to be about AWS, and this is going to be targeted towards developers and DevOps. And yes, we are going to have projects, and it is going to be completely hands-on. Also, you will start seeing this course being published starting next week onwards. So Monday is what I am aiming for to pull out the first video. I'm actively working on it. Okay, and I'll start posting it starting Monday, and hopefully every alternate day, or I'll try to push daily. But there is there are a lot of things going on. Okay, so if it's not daily, it will at least be alternate day or 2 videos a week. Okay, but I'll make sure that you keep getting content on this course every week. And so stay tuned for the notifications. I would highly encourage you all to subscribe and turn on the bell notifications. So let's dive into the details of this particular course. So first of all, this course is going to be beginner friendly like all my other courses. And yes, it's going to promote hands-on learning. Okay. Hands-on learning is, I'm not going to talk a lot about concepts. I'm going to actually go and show them to you. I'm actually going to show it to you. Okay. I'm sorry. So that's what I'm going to do. And it's going to cover the most in-demand AWS services today that is being used by professionals. Okay. And this course, after this course, you will have a solid foundation for certifications as well, and for real projects as well. Okay. I'm not saying that this course is going to be enough for certification. Okay, but this is going to be this is going to give you a solid foundation. So this course is not promoting or not preparing you for certifications. I should say it's not preparing you for certifications. Okay, it is basically setting up a strong foundation so that you can work on cloud-based projects, and you have solid foundations, and you add the skill to your resume. Okay, so if you are into college, or if you are a beginner in Spring Boot, hunting your first job, or whether you are an experienced professional, this course is going to help you a lot when it comes to AWS. Okay, so let us talk about what all we cover. Okay, so we cover quite a few things. So we start from cloud computing fundamentals. Yes, that is where this course starts from. So I don't want beginners to lose out or miss out on this course. Okay, so I have started from what is cloud. Okay, so we start from there literally, and then we start talking about AWS essentials, and then we start talking about identity access management. So there are quite a few services that we cover, like IAM console, identity and access management. That is something that I show you hands-on after we explore AWS essentials. We understand the setup process of AWS and all that, all is covered. And then EC2 is a service using which you can create your own virtual servers in the cloud. Okay, now if you're not aware of any of these keywords, like what is IAM, what is he talking about, okay, don't worry, I have all of these things covered, like Amazon S3, Amazon RDS, AWS CLI, how you can make use of CLI, why you should use CLI, serverless. So what is serverless, and why would you want to go serverless today? Okay, so all of these things are actually covered. Okay, now serverless helps you build and manage your code without having servers. Okay, we talk about S3, which is a scalable storage which can be used for versioning and hosting static websites. So actually, I show you how you can host a static website on AWS S3. So all that we cover. We have something called as API gateway. So how you can so basically with servers, what serverless, like in this section, or when we cover AWS Lambda, you are going to set up some AWS functions, right, which will run in the serverless mode on AWS. Now, if it's running on AWS in serverless modes, how can you expose it to the world? So we cover different ways of doing so. And in that, when learning about that, we learn about API gateways and how you can expose and connect your Lambda functions. Okay. We also talk about networking basics, like like how your IP address works, what is CIDR, subnets, VPCs, routing. Okay, if you're not aware of these terms, don't worry. I have all of these covered from scratch with respect to AWS. We talk about CIDR. What is this? Okay, subnets, like I said, And yeah, in the end, I also talk about security best practices. So what all security best practices should you follow? Like how should you clean up your resources? Because AWS is a paid service. Okay, yes, they have a generous free tier as well, which I'll be giving you a walkthrough of. You can get started for free, but down the line, it will charge you based on usage. Okay, so how can you make sure that you avoid unnecessary billings? How can you clean up all the resources? Root account hardening. So all of this I'm going to explain and show you hands-on. Okay, so yeah, this is what it's going to be about. Now, there's no doubt that AWS right now is a very important skill in the market right now. Okay, companies hiring developers expect them to know AWS as well. I see a lot of job posting wherein companies who don't have separate cloud engineers, they expect developers to know cloud stuff. Okay, they expect developers to know DevOps stuff. So these kind of things happen, and you will often find job roles wherein you are expected to have cloud knowledge, okay, or knowledge of cloud provider, which is like AWS. You would be expected to have knowledge of DevOps as well. Okay, so in such scenarios, having these skills is essentials, and this is being published for free. Okay, so literally no cost for you. There is only one cost, or one fees, I should say, not a cost. There is only one fees that I would request. If you've not subscribed to my channel, you should definitely do so. I see a lot of people viewing my videos and they are not subscribers. So the majority views that I get on my channel is from people who are not the subscribers. Okay, I don't know why they are not subscribing, but you should subscribe because it impacts my ability to bring such amazing free content on this platform for you all. Okay. And also you should like and share this video with that friend who has been looking to upskill and add AWS as a skill in his resume. Okay, so that's a request. You should share as much as possible. Also, if you wish to learn this publicly, as you are doing all the exercises. So one thing I forgot. Okay, one thing I forgot to mention is that this course is a day-wise course. Okay, there is a study plan, and that is how it will be published, like day 1, day 2, day 3. So you can take lectures day wise. Okay, that is how I am delivering this course, and within a few days you will learn and master all these concepts. That is how it's going to be. Okay, and the thing I was telling you is, if you start learning, okay, this particular course, you should it would be great if you could announce this and tell this publicly that, hey, you are learning this. So public learning is something that you all should do to basically have accountability amongst yourself as well, and to showcase your skills. Okay, so that is all. That's all I wish to say. I also wish to say hi because I have not published a video since a while now. Okay, if you feel that I should cover more services or something I'm missing, feel free to let me know in the comment section. I read each and every comments. Okay, I may not reply to everyone. Okay, because I get a lot of comments, and technically it's not possible to reply to everyone, but I read each and everything, and if there is any request, I make sure I make a note, and if a lot of people are requesting the same thing, I just put it out on this channel. Okay, that's how things work. So feel free to let me know in comments what sort of whether you like this particular course, and if you feel like this needs more coverage, what all more things I should cover. I feel this is very comprehensive. Okay, this is what people need today. If you feel it's missing some elements, lacking some elements, let me know in the comments. Okay, and also you will see quite a few stuff. So there you will see Spring Boot. You're seeing Spring Boot already on the channel, microservices already. You will also start seeing DevOps now on the channel. Okay, because I believe DevOps is also an important skill. So you will start seeing a lot of noise around DevOps, cloud, and development on this channel. So that is something you can expect from this channel going forward. Okay, it's all going to be backend related stuff. Okay, but I'm going to make sure that you become the best backend developer. Okay, and you have good skills, real projects, because project-based learning is what I believe in. Okay, from all my courses, if you have been following me for a while, you would know that project-based learning is what I promote, and that's how I bring in something on this channel, right? That is how I bring in. I don't teach theory. I don't like theory, because I believe if you're an engineer, you should do something and learn that, right? If you're trying to fix a problem, or if you see a problem, you fix it and then you learn. Okay, that is how real learning happens. So yeah, that is how it's going to be. I would be happy to see your comments and showcase some love for the series. I would be excited to cover other clouds as well, like Azure and Google. There is a lot of demand for those two cloud providers as well. And I thought of starting with AWS because AWS is quite popular and it has a huge market share. And a lot of people mentioned to me that cover AWS if possible. Okay, so that is why we have AWS now. I will look forward to cover Google as well as Azure down the line. Okay, let me know in comments. I'm just all ears. Okay, and I'm listening to you all. So let me know in comments what do you think. What's missing? What should be added? What's good? What's not? Okay, I would be happy to hear everything from you all. Thank you.